Turner's back, Steve.
He is.
Ted Turner's back.
He gonna put Vince out of business.
I'm coming for my vengeance, Vince.
Yeah. I got some flippy guys that everyone loves.
It's time. My vengeance will strike swift and painful.
God damn it, you're not gonna take me out. God damn it.
I got you, Vince. I'm gonna take you out this time, Vince.
I have Plan J.
Double J.
John Cena.
You better sign him, Vince.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's AFWB, what the hell it's called, man. That pissing company.
Triple H.
I was like, dang, Triple H.
H fried the mess out of AEW. He told Billy Gunn Vince would buy his company just to fire him again.
But you want to know something funny? It's like they were taking shots for a while at WWE, and they fire back, and it's like everyone's up in arms.
You got some people who are like, man, WWE, why are they taking pot shots? I'm like, AEW taking pot shots for like the past months?
Yeah, you don't being the elite before they was even announced. They took shots the whole time.
Oh, but WWE said something. Obviously, they doing the wrong thing, right? Anyway, y'all. Welcome everybody to episode 41 of Exposing the Business podcast. Is this really even a podcast? I am.
What is it then?
I don't know what we are.
Did I give up? I quit.
You quit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where are you going?
I can find greener pastures somewhere else.
That's somebody's child, by the way. Would you know that?
Oh my God.
That is somebody's child living under a bridge. It's Craig of the Creek, by the way. It's an episode where him and this girl were going to go on a journey, and this poor, pale child, I guess, is living under a bridge.
That's like Schmeagle. I mean, eyes are like yellow.
Whose child is
Got
this?
the teeth like he been drinking straight mellow yellow for like 4 weeks.
Whose kid is this?
Hair looking real nasty. Like he hasn't been in the sun in like 6 years.
Whose child? I hope somebody gets their child and rescues them. Because he seems to be... He's on some weird tip right there. Anyway. Steve, overall, how would you grade WrestleMania weekend?
Out of how many stars?
5.
I would give it 3.7 stars.
Ooh. What was the strongest show of the weekend, in your opinion?
Strongest show?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it was the G1 Supercard, man. That tag team match when Enzo and Cass came through there, and you know Tama Tonga got really mad. That was the show of the night.
Oh man.
Forget Okada and Jay White. Stop playing.
All right, then, Steve. Shall we start with something basic then? Let's start with some NXT first. Let's start with how did you feel about the opener? Tag team titles, Hanson and Rowe versus Black and Ricochet.
I mean, it was a really good match.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say match like that to mock somebody.
Match.
It was a good match, y'all. You know, I knew the War Raiders were going over. Because Aleister Black and Ricochet are done on NXT, so
Yeah.
it was like War Raiders going to win. It was a good match, though. You know.
I thought it was a great match too. I really liked it. Once again, Hanson always impresses me. I don't understand Hanson. He just the man should not move around like that for a guy his size. Next up, we got the North American title. How'd you think about Velveteen versus
I mean,
Riddle?
It was a good Velveteen Dream match.
Mm-hmm.
For a second, I thought Riddle might win this belt.
I was when he did that submission in the middle. I was like, "Dad, they're gonna take the ball from Velveteen that quick."
But they didn't. So like I said, it was a good match. I mean, the only match that I thought was decent was the women's tag team match.
Right.
But outside of that, everything else was good.
I loved Walter versus Dunn.
Oh, yeah.
That was match of the night.
Yeah, clearly the match of the night. I'm sorry, it was not Gargano and Cole. Even though I like Adam Cole, but that Walter and Pete Dunne was the match of the night.
That was match of the night for me. Now, see, here's my thing. By the way, women's title match, good match. I felt really good match. I liked it.
I thought Baszler was going to lose.
I thought Io was about to win. No, actually, no, I thought Io was about to win, and or Bianca. But like, the thing about the main event, I liked it, but near the end it got really ridiculous with like the kickouts and the finishers.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that Gargano?
What match are you talking about? How we go from?
We're in the main event.
Just gonna skip over Walter's match.
We did. Oh, you have more to say about it?
That man looks like money.
It sucks that he doesn't want to be on like the main roster because I think he'd do really good on it.
Yeah, he could be a really good main roster heel.
Do you see the presentation of this man from like the entrance, the theme music, the whole standing in the darkness, like his name is above him, the robe, the way he stands, the way he goes about in the ring? Walter is a star in Europe, and I wish he would go to the main roster for a little bit.
I think things might change in the future.
I hope. I know he's gonna like spearhead. I know he's gonna like, because I know his main company is WXW in Germany. With they're with his stable called Ring Comp, and I know they're gonna like be like the main people. They're gonna be like the main folk behind NXT Germany, because I believe they're making that. See, my thing is, I really, really hope that that Walter just like an appearance on the main roster. Dude, those chops look nasty.
Yeah, God, it looked nasty.
Those chops was nasty. I thought Dunn could not stand up after one chop alone.
No.
And I almost thought he would win that match after the bitter end, but Walter got off the top with a freaking splash. That was raunchy. But yeah, Steve, that main event. How'd you feel about it?
I mean, it was a really good main event. I'm not gonna say it was 5.5 stars, best match of the whole entire weekend.
Best match in WWE history.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. That's preposterous.
Yeah, be crazy to think that, huh?
Yeah, real preposterous. But it was a good match. I thought Gargano was his Ciampa. The Falls Count Anywhere?
The first one? You mean the first one or the second one? The second one was Falls Count Anywhere. The first one was the unsanctioned match.
Which one was the one where Gargano, Ciampa took the mat apart and he DDT Gargano on it, or?
It did that in a couple matches. Oh. Do you mean the one that Ciampa won or that Gargano won?
The Ciampa one.
That's the Falls Count Anywhere. Because that's the one where like, yeah, he came in and hit that DDT on him.
That's the one that happened in Chicago.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because they fought at the first one was Takeover in New Orleans.
New Orleans? Oh, okay.
I think so.
Or was it one in Philadelphia?
I cannot remember. My brain is like.
I remember they had the match. The first one was the one that Gargano won. That was the unsanctioned match. The second one was the one that Ciampa won because of the big pull-apart brawl and all that, you know?
Yeah.
Then the third one, Ciampa also won. But anyway, my biggest thing about that match was the fact that I didn't like just the crazy kickouts and all that.
Yeah. It was like, I mean, Gargano got almost every single finisher. It's real ridiculous.
So you tell me that he kicks out of the Fish O'Reilly double team, and after a last chance, like, come on now.
Yeah.
A little bit much. Like,
hey, that's good wrestling.
Yeah, okay. It was a good match. I thought it was a great match. I did not think it was. My thing is, once again, I didn't agree with the Meltzer stuff. Once again, it felt like he wasn't fairly grading the main roster. But we'll get to WrestleMania a little later. G1, Steve. Actually, hold up. Overall, what would you
get Takeover?
Yeah, overall, what would you give Takeover?
I mean, it was honestly like a typical Takeover where it wasn't bad. It was really good. Mm-hmm. So I'll give it 4 stars.
I'll give it 4.5. I really like Walter vs. Dunn. Walter vs. Dunn made me a fan. I just absolutely, I couldn't get enough of it. Now, on to your favorite show of the weekend.
My favorite show.
G1 Supercard.
My favorite show.
Your favorite show.
It disappointed me though, but.
Oh really?
Yeah. Why you say it like that?
Dark match, Jonah. I don't know if you care for this one. Kagetsu, Jenny Rose, and Hazuki defeated Hana Kimura, Stella Gray, and Sumi Sakai.
I actually caught that match at the tail end because I was signing with my honor club and I had to go do something, so I caught it at the tail end. I can't really give you much on that. But what I heard, it was decent.
Oh. Now, here's a match I'm sure you did see: the Honor Rumble, Kenny King. Now let's see who was in this Honor Rumble.
Oh my God!
We had. Now, here's one complaint I heard about it: that Kenny King was the least over person in this match.
Yeah, he was, and he won.
So, let's see who else was in this match. Was Kenny King number 1 in the?
I believe he was.
He went from. How long did this match last, by the way? Like an hour?
I'm trying to think. Was this match on the?
Let me see. Hold up. Oh, okay. It was 42 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
So, we had. Now you can pipe in with your opinions on these people if you want. By the way, Minoru Suzuki.
I thought he was gonna win.
We had your boy Cheeseburger.
Yeah, my boy, right? Yeah.
What was it you said? Why you didn't like Cheeseburger? It made me laugh so hard.
What did I say again?
You said, if I feel like I can kick your butt, I can't root for you.
I mean, not dissing the man, but just like, I can't get, like, Cheeseburger reminds me of my cousin that I just, like, tower over, and I just can't get with it, because it's like, it's like he went out there and just, my cousin, and he said, okay, I'm a wrestler now, my name is Cheeseburger, whatever. I don't know, I can't do it with it. I just can't. I can't get with it. I can't get with that with Shinobi Striker Squad. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I just can't. Not my thing.
Beer City Bruiser. He was also in that match, apparently. You like him?
They're entertaining.
Show from, Roppongi, Shingo Takagi.
Just keep going.
Bushi.
Keep going.
Yo.
Keep going.
Shaheem
Let's
Ali.
speed this up, buddy.
Rhett Titus. LSG. Ryusuke Taguchi. Will Ferrara. Chase Owens. Oh, he should have won, Steve. Rocky Romero. Brian Malonis. Bad Luck Fale. Jonathan Gresham. Tracy Williams.
Hot sauce. Lifeblood.
Yoshihashi. PJ Black. Jushin Thunder Liger. That got eliminated last.
Which honestly, like, I mean, if either him or Suzuki
had won.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd would have really liked it. I mean, I thought one of them was going to win. And I mean, this is Liger's last year, right?
Is it?
I thought he was like retiring soon.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
I might be wrong, but I thought he was retiring soon.
PJ Black, TKO Ryan.
Yeah.
Vinny Marseglia.
That's my guy. Vinny's my guy.
Delirious.
Why are you laughing like that?
The Booker's gonna win. Ishii. Toriano, my bad. Colt Cabana, who the crowd loved.
I knew he would get in the match somehow. I knew he was.
Haruki Goto. King Haku.
That was like, oh, Haku's coming, cool.
And the Great Muta.
It was good seeing Muta. It was really good seeing Muta again. Honestly, King shouldn't have won.
Who would you give it to? Suzuki or Liger?
Suzuki. But.
Because he ain't winning.
Huh?
Because Kenny King ain't winning the belt.
No. And he was signed with ROH too.
Oh.
Then he signed a new 2-year deal. Like he signed, I think, like March 31st.
I mean, would he be going to AEW if he didn't?
I don't even know. I don't think so.
All right, Steve. But overall, what would you get the match?
You're 2 stars.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Not like 3?
No.
4?
No. Okay. All right. Now you're in treacherous territory now, sir. You're in treacherous waters.
The opening match of the full show. Jeff Cobb versus Will Ospreay. Jeff Cobb won the Never Openweight title and retained the television title.
Man, Jeff Cobb can go. He can go. I mean, that guy. It was a really good match.
That was a really good match.
Like Jeff Cobb can really go. Like I have to give it to him on that.
New Japan. ROH needs to not let go of him.
Oh, he's leaving in a couple of years.
He is? Oh, yeah, WWE.
I mean, he already said it's on his bucket list. So.
How old is he?
I can look it up.
I can look it up. Hold up. I got you.
I get it before you.
He's 36. Oh, he's 36?
God dang it. Got it for me.
Yo, yeah, he better go soon. He needs to go soon. Because he's about to be 40 in 4 years.
I want to get that Bobby Roode treatment.
Yeah. Because this is... I thought he was younger than that. How long he been wrestling? Hold up. He's been wrestling since 09. It's wild. Yeah, he better go soon. All right. So overall, how'd you feel about that match?
It was a really good match. I mean, it two had good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
I was with a 4-star match. It was good.
I'm saying, man, it was a really good match. Now here's a match you may not want to hear about. Roosh destroying Castle.
That was one match that I was really looking forward to during that card.
Right.
Good, Roosh is starting to grow on me. And I was like, that man's chops, man. Man, with him and Hot Sauce doing them chops at the road to the G1 on March 31st, I was like, good God. You heard them joints, but I mean, they for him to squash Dalton, and it was funny because Honor Club was like lagging behind the show, and I remember Kato talking about some. See, I told you they were gonna put a rocket to Roosh. Like, what are you talking about? And I look and like, bang, he got squashed like Dalton Castle like that. I said, wow. So I'm like, I guess Dalton Castle's turning heel, so no more Dalton Castle and the boys, which I find really entertaining. But I said, okay, well, I mean, I can't even rate it. I mean, it was a squash match. It was over in like 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's. Hold on, because like, from what I heard, his entire push to the top just wasn't. He just mishandled it so wrong. Like, is that just that's apparently a problem with ROH, that they take too long to give the fan favorite the belt.
They do. Which the fan favorite in that triple threat ladder match, we all know was Marty. but we all know why Marty didn't win that belt. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, no, not that. Next up, Kelly Klein defeated Mayu Iwatani.
I thought it was a very decent match. I'm not with everyone else. Excuse me. I'm not with everyone else who's like all like the thing with Allure was stupid and all that stuff. I get what Ring of Honor did. They wanted to, they're building a new stable because the women division needs help. And they bring in 3 people who they think could help, and what better way to bring them in to have one of the biggest show they're going to be on this year, show them to the audience. So I get what they were doing. It's not a decent match. I knew Kelly Klein was going to win.
Right.
So
now there are people who are saying, okay, I'm going to give you some things in terms of like, how do you feel about just people saying Kelly Klein is boring?
I mean, she's okay. I mean, honestly, out of all the people in the division in Women of Honor, I mean, I think she's probably the best one. I mean, the Women of Honor division needs some help. I mean, if you look at it compared to WWE,
right,
Impact,
right,
I feel like I'm missing one. I'm missing one? No?
Woman of like in comparing like all of like
the companies?
I mean, if you say WWE, NXT, not NXT, yeah, Impact, Japan doesn't have one. Yeah, basically.
I mean, Ring of Honor to me is like it's last.
Which, when you really think about it, I mean, that's not even like their expertise, and like they're just making it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess you can't be too mad at them.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying something with the Allure. We'll see what they can do.
Right. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I really feel as if they could have did a little better, I guess, because apparently people were really upset that Mayu lost because, you know, she's like, oh, that's our girl. Why? But, you know, that's how fans tend to go, though. Next up, this, what can you call this? I don't know what to call this. The Flip Gordon and Lifeblood defeating Bully Ray, Shane Taylor, and Silas Young.
I have some thoughts on that.
All right.
Ring of Honor. Why didn't you follow up on who attacked Juice Robinson? I mean, why didn't you follow up on that? I was really confused by that. Then I think when Bully came out, you know, cut his promo, I said, okay, wait, Flip? I thought Flip Gordon was hurt, but I guess, you know, it was a work. And then, you know, Flip gets in there, does his thing, and then, you know, Silas Young and what's his name? Big boy. I almost called him Shane Strickland.
Hold up, the big.
No, I know his name. Shane Taylor.
Yeah.
And Shane Taylor comes out there and they, you know, jump my boy. Flip. I mean, I was like, okay, so it's good they put Silas Young and Shane Taylor in the car. Shane Taylor, I think, honestly, could be a pretty good heel. Give him some more time. But then, you know, the music hits. Lifeblood. I like that thing.
So you like Lifeblood?
Yeah, I do. But I'm going to get some more Lifeblood later.
Okay.
Juice is entertaining. Mark Haskins is, you know, I like him too. I like all Lifeblood, honestly. So they come out and help Flip. You know, I thought that match could have been a little bit more hardcore. You know, I'm surprised the Crimson Mask was not donned. That's what I was hoping for.
That's what, yeah. There was a lot of blood in the match.
Yeah, like I feel like it could have been a little bit better. I saw Meltzer gave it 1.5 stars. He gave it something really low. I mean, you deserve more than that. No?
No, I'm I don't know. That match was like really, you know, like I don't.
You don't think it deserved more than one star? Not even two?
It was just a cluster. Like I just couldn't enjoy it. I couldn't get into it. I could not. I tried. Now here's the thing. This is coming from a person.
I like Flip.
Right.
Took the kendo sticks to the back.
Right.
And that was really good.
All right. Next up.
But
sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not thinking of Lifeblood. Okay, how long is Juice Robinson staying in ROH? Because I heard that he's gonna be going back to New Japan like full time soon. When is G1 again? Is that June, July?
The G1 Climax? It's like, yeah, it's something like in summer. It starts like in the middle of summer, I think.
Okay. Because I was hearing that he said that he's gonna be a rerunner a lot in 2019, and then I heard that he may not be. He'll be going back to New Japan full time soon. I mean, because if he goes Lifeblood, you already lost to Neil Dashwood. She's gone. Does Flip Gordon go to Lifeblood? I mean, we'll find out.
Is Lifeblood a success, do you feel? Could it be?
I think it can be a success. But, I mean, it needs more time. Like, it definitely needs more time. When they first formed, it was cool as hell.
Right.
You know, lights go out, Banditos on top of the turnbuckle. So it's Mark Haskins. Neil Dashwood's next to Juice Robinson looking cool, and you know you got hot sauce in there. I mean, it looked cool in formation, but now it's like, please, Ring of Honor, do not butcher this. Do not butcher this. You guys are in a situation where you cannot afford to butcher a lot of things anymore because people are calling for AEW, who hasn't had their first thing yet, to replace you guys with your partnership with New Japan. And any people are saying that Impact should get your spot. Now, Impact,
What's that?
I like some of the wrestlers there.
Right.
But, I mean, Impact, I don't know. I gotta see more, but we can get to that on a different show.
I mean, what was your thoughts on the overall? Well, actually, any short thoughts you had on that on the Impact show? that they had in WrestleMania
I
weekend?
figured that no titles. I figured that Impact was going to retain because I think he had a match, right? I'm pretty sure he did. I'm trying to remember the card. United We Stand. I think that's what it was. United We Stand. There was so much wrestling going on. Like I'm just like my brain's just gone. I have it right here.
There was a lot of matches.
I have it right here. Let's see. All right, United We Stand. Johnny Impact, he won the Ultimate X future contract, which I'm like, okay, so he's about to hold that and the Impact wherever title, probably so. Taya Valkyrie, I didn't think she was going to retain her belt. I thought Jordan Grace was going to get it, but you see that Taya Valkyrie retained.
Right.
Johnny Impact didn't even have a World Championship match. I don't know why I thought about that. Lucha Bros, I figured they were going to beat, Sabu and RVD. Right. I mean, it sounded like, I didn't watch it, but when I heard it sounded like it was a pretty good show, for Impact. So, yeah.
So.
I wasn't paying $20.
So.
But I could probably see it on Twitch like a month from now.
Which you already said before, you don't like that format they got on Twitch.
It's so weird.
You said it was pretty bad.
I mean, because like I'm sitting there watching the match ends, then it's like I can get like an ad from like Impact. Then it cuts to like Melissa Santos, and she's talking actually to the chat about, so guys, how do you think about this match? And the chat, and you got everyone in the chat. I had like two people talking wrestling stuff. Then the rest is people acting thirsty. Oh yeah, can I see your chest? You have some nice lips, and just saying weird stuff. And it's like, oh god. So yeah, their connection sometimes is not good. Choppy, I don't forget, somebody was like, is this live? Like a live show? I'm like, you can't tell that the show, like the actual matches are taped. Like you can't tell that.
Who couldn't tell that?
Like when was the last time Impact has done a actual live show?
You trying to tell me that them backstage segments they do is live? Them heavily edited ones?
I was like, if you not just see Melissa Santos backstage talking to somebody, and she's clearly wearing a dress this color, and now she's doing, after the match, she's talking to us, she's wearing something totally different in a hotel room. You can obviously tell her that. Come on now.
Come on. Let's try and use it. Let's try and use our brains a little
bit
here. Let's try and be sensible.
Yeah. Well, what was the next match?
The next match, Dragon Lee defeated Taiji Ishimori and Bandito for that.
That match needed more time.
Yeah.
It needed more time. Bandito, when he had two guys who picked him up and slammed him, turnbuckle on top rope. That was
ridiculous.
He was strong, dude. I told you.
That was
Gotta hop on the Bandito train.
He's not bad.
I told you that he's really good.
He is not bad. I'm a little bit of a fan, a little bit. By the way, just want to say Meltzer gave Oscar vs. Cobb 4.
Yeah.
And he also gave the junior title match 4.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It's like it just needed more time.
Yeah, it was a really good match. Honor Rumble got 1 star.
Yeah, I figured that.
Bully Ray and Juice Stuff got
1.75.
1.5.
Yeah.
And Woman of Honor got 2.
Yeah.
So, let's get on to that next match. You know what match it is.
Oh, yeah. Look at this garbage. Always titled garbage. You know what's funny? I work free tonight. When Tonga Loa said that. Oh, man.
How do you feel?
I mean, it was... The match... I liked the match. It seemed like it was all over the place sometimes, but... I mean, Judy's interest was cool. PCO's interest, God knows that take a minute.
He ain't need all that.
God knows it took a minute.
He ain't need all that.
He didn't. But God knows. But honestly, Ring of Honor, what were you thinking? I mean, first of all, you played the angle off like, what are they doing here? Obviously, like, something's up if security's not reacting to this.
Right.
Like, security's not reacting to this.
Right.
I mean, that was bad for them not to tell our New Japan, hey, we're doing this angle, like, let you know.
See, apparently, ROH Creative didn't want to do this, but apparently upper management wanted it. Sinclair.
Yeah, because Enzo and Cass are definitely going to bring a lot more eyes to the product. They're so good in the ring. I mean, oh God, God was really angry, and I honestly am on board with never being angry because they took away from your moment.
Yeah.
And it's like, dang, maybe God getting ROH titles, defending in ROH, that would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like these guys probably don't even want to work with you now. Like that's bad.
God probably you know what?
Then the fact that they were really ticked them off was how they're talking about the Briscoes. Yeah, you guys didn't show the energy in our match, but Enzo and Cass come over, you guys just have a burst of energy basically. I was like, dang.
Oh my lord, this agreement between these two companies would be so stupid. This is dumb. Why would you even?
Oh, I'm sorry. In the future, if AEW takes ROH's spot in with the partnership, they have no one to blame but themselves.
Basically, they have all the blame of them, and you might have someone who'll say, "Hey, it don't matter because because ROH won't have to lose to New Japan anymore."
No, they need New Japan.
Yeah, because that show was not built off the back of his ROH's talent.
No. Now, yes, Cody and the Bucks were there, and Hangman. That's something different. Which, I mean, honestly, it's like a double-edged sword. You kind of feel for ROH just a little bit with the fact that they lost their guys. Mm-hmm. People keep praising AEW's roster, but ROH's main guys are in AEW. So it's like, this is what I was left with. So, yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks for them a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
I feel a little bad for them. Not too bad. Just a little bad. I'm trying to find what the tag title match got for that show.
I think he gave it 3.75.
Did he?
I think he gave it 3.75. Yeah.
Okay. Not a bad match itself. It was just
the ending took away a lot.
Yeah, because PCO went okay at 3.5. PCO went balls to the walls on that match.
Yeah. Like
him and Brody King were killing themselves.
I wonder what they're gonna be called when Marty leaves.
PCO Enterprises. Man. Next up, Sabre Jr. defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I had to actually go back and rewatch that match because I was watching G1 and watching the Hall of Fame at the same time.
Right.
And I think when this was on, that was around the time when Bret Hart got attacked.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what in the world? I'm trying to look at both things. But it was a really good. I mean, Sabre was a really good technical wrestler.
He is.
Really good. Tanahashi, I wasn't a big fan at first, but I can kind of say, I can watch a Tanahashi match. Mm-hmm. That hair.
He's old. He keeps that hair well.
Yeah, it was a good match. Really good.
That was a really good match. I believe that match, by the way, and make sure if I'm correct, that match got a 4 stars.
It was a really good match.
After that, Ibushi versus Naito. Some people call this one match of the night.
I had to go back and rewatch that match too.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good. I mean, really good. Ibushi, can you see him as
the world champ?
Like before his contract expires, he said he's there for 2 years. But can you see him as world champ?
I think he can get it for a couple months.
Yeah.
I think he was really good. Ibushi's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
He makes you feel for him.
He does.
And he don't really need Kenny. You don't need Kenny, Ibushi. You're a strong, beautiful person without him. That match also got 4, I believe. No, it got 4.5. Now, the next match. The co-main event, I guess. Taven defeated Lethal and Skrull.
Very mixed emotion match for me because I love Marty.
Mm-hmm.
I like Taven, even though Vinny's my favorite from the Kingdom.
Right.
But I thought, honestly, I didn't think Taven was going to get the belt.
Right.
My heart was hoping that Marty was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
My mind was telling me that Lethal was going to retain. But when I saw Taven won it, I said, oh, he's getting the belt.
So,
which, I mean, Ring of Honor is trying to build the main event scene more, and having Taven win was going to help.
Mm-hmm.
Like right there cemented more that Marty's definitely not staying.
Right.
So I mean, for a ladder match, three-way ladder match, it was a pretty good three-way ladder match.
So what you're telling me is your mind was telling you Lethal, but your body was telling you Skrull.
The fact he did that. Jeez.
But that match, I believe, got. Let me make sure. Got my stuff all scattered around here, Steve. You know what I mean? He reviewed it, right? Yeah. It got
3 point. It was like 3 point something stars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't find it right now. So 3 point something stars. I mean, not bad. It wasn't, like I say, it wasn't a bad match.
No.
I mean, I'm like comparing your opinions to like Meltzer's, I guess, because I think you're my Meltzer, Steve.
I'm your Meltzer.
You're my Meltzer.
So okay. I don't know where this is going. I'm not sitting at home or whatever, thinking about every single match in history, and I'm not a wrestling historian like he is.
But Steve, would you call Taven versus Lethal versus Skrull the greatest match in ROH history?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty positive. Let's get to the big show of the weekend.
Well, we have one more match though.
Oh shoot, we do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When Okada comes up, I just forget about things. not in that case Okada, but it's just. I mean, Okada, he's really good in the ring. Yeah. Do I think he's number one in the world? No, I think AJ Styles is the best wrestler in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll stop before I get us hated. If I mess things up for us in the future.
No, you good.
I'll just stop right here. But I mean, Okada, I think he's real good. Jay White, I was just like, really? I mean, White just got the belt in February.
Right.
And my thing was just, so Okada's about to get the belt back again and have another 2-year reign?
Yeah, probably.
Like, this is getting kind of ridiculous. And I'm just like, this would have been WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been Roman Reigns taking the belt off of, let's just say, Seth Rollins, or let's just say, for sake of argument, give me somebody cool wrestling. WWE.
In WWE? Yeah. Like Daniel Bryan, or like somebody who the fans wouldn't like because
they don't like Jay White.
In the company right now, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, let's just use an example.
Okay.
Like Lashley takes the belt. I fuck is Roman now just not good because they don't love Roman. I'm thinking of somebody else. Balor. Let's just say Balor for example.
Right.
Balor. Everyone loves Balor.
Right.
Balor just had the Universal title for like 2 years, whatever, lost it, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Gets the belt back again from Lashley, who just got the belt. You want to make him into a prominent heel.
Mm-hmm.
Take the belt from him. Put it back on Balor. Balor holds the hostage for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to see that? I don't want to see that. That was my thing. It's like, come on.
I feel like fans will only say it if it's somebody that they personally do not like. Because, yeah, okay, fine. Brock holding the belt for basically 2 years is a little annoying. Like, let's face it.
I forgot he even had the belt.
Who, Brock?
I just forget sometimes with him. I kind of like tune him out.
Because he basically had the...
Jamar thinks Brock is the best wrestler in WWE.
No. Brock on his game is in the top percentile.
He's like number one.
Right. And on his game, yes.
Number one, though.
No. That's...
like have a match with a tree, number one.
That's AJ. Just main roster in general.
Yeah.
That's AJ. That's Bryan. There's probably one more person on that list. It's Charlotte. and or Becky.
No Rollins.
Rollins too.
No Billy Kay.
Yeah, okay. You tried. I appreciate you tried. By the way, Okada vs. White got 4.75.
Dave, just give it 5 stars. I'm sorry. It was in a Tokyo Dome.
It wasn't in Japan.
Yeah.
From that Japanese crowd, obviously. It didn't have the aesthetic of New Japan. The ROH stink was still on it. People are saying New Japan need to drop ROH. What do you think?
No, let's just stop. People, just chill. Chill out. Again, ROH lost when they booked this match as G1 Supercard. Not when they booked all the matches, but when they agreed to do this and all that stuff, they thought they would have Cody, the Bucks, Hangman. You know, New Japan thought Kenny would be there.
Right.
They didn't know AEW would become a thing.
Right.
And then literally, Ring of Honor could have been literally blindsided on January 1st when the announcement was made. Oh, that thing was real? I wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, you guys are being serious.
I feel like you guys were playing around back there like you normally do. So, yeah, they had to scramble. Okay, we got to figure this card up. Like, let's just chill out. Let's see what they do next year. Next year, it's still the same, where it's like, okay, this is not that great. Then they should think about dropping Ring of Honor. Let's give them a full year and see what they can do.
But, okay. Because the Elite definitely sold that show.
Yeah! You have to be the Elite, Okada, Tanahashi.
Right.
I mean,
Naito and or Ibushi.
Yeah, you have to be a complete idiot to say your Elite did not sell that show. Come on now.
Yeah.
Really?
Which is wild because if AEW tried that in like a couple years, I think they would probably do it too.
What, to sell out?
In a couple years. Not like now, in like a couple years. If Dynamite gets popular.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. You don't think they can sell out the Garden?
Right now?
Yes, right now.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think they sell the Garden right now.
You don't think so?
No.
You're underestimating these marks out here. You don't think they will sell out that Garden?
I don't think they sell out that Garden.
I think they could. I think they could.
I don't think they can sell that Garden. Now, here's the thing. They didn't sell that Garden by themselves. They were a huge help, but they also had New Japan by their side as well. So people were thinking we might get Okada versus Kenny again, or we might get the Elite.
Okada versus Cody.
Oh Lord, okay. That's a fine 4-star match right there, huh?
Jesus. Okada versus Hangman.
That's a fine old 6-star match right there.
6-star.
Because all you need is just
a buckshot lariat, a rainmaker.
Yeah. Turn a buckshot lariat and rainmaker combo.
Oh God. They
come out of nowhere. He flips over that rope. Hangman goes like this. Okada grabs his arm. Rainmaker.
Okay, let me pump the brakes on the AEW side of the Garden. Let me pump the brakes. People probably think I'm like an AEW like stan or something.
Are you?
I'm not. I mean,
paid.
You see about loyalties too. It's to Marty.
Yeah. And
if he goes there, I gotta follow Marty.
Right.
You know.
I feel you. I mean,
WWE will always be number one in my heart. That's what I grew up watching. It is.
If Booker T, I don't know what that was. If Booker T ever went to AEW, I'd follow him too.
What's the next match, Deontay?
Yeah, that was the main event.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's go to the big show, Deontay.
All right.
Get up out of here.
It's the big time!
That was like 2006. What's the next one? Come on.
By the way, what's his name? Joe wearing that Browns Odell Beckham Jr.
That was.
Jersey.
I knew something stupid like that.
Why would he do that?
You know, Braun forgot to eliminate Mustafa Ali and Luke Harper. I think Harper had to yell Braun because he forgot to eliminate. They're like on the ropes, like still jostling. You can tell they're waiting for something. Braun. Yeah.
I wish I could have heard that. Braun. Oh yeah.
McIntyre will win it this year.
Yeah.
I'm booking that. McIntyre's going to hold that belt this year.
People are saying McIntyre is boring. How do you think?
Say that one more time.
People think McIntyre is boring.
Are they in the Discord?
No.
McIntyre looks like he can kill me and you in his sleep. in his sleep. McIntyre has the look. He looks like a freaking wrestler.
Yeah.
McIntyre looks like money.
But Cheeseburger, Steve, he gets a crowd going.
McIntyre will eat Cheeseburger alive. McIntyre can probably Claymore kick Cheeseburger so hard, and Cheeseburger probably will sell it so good you think he's dead.
Cheeseburger will just become a hamburger with no cheese.
But yeah, McIntyre, he's a good heel.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Roman. I love McIntyre. When that man said, "You should have said no, Roman." Like, yo, I got the picture on my phone.
All right.
When he hit Xavier with that his version with the Alabama Slam.
Oh yeah.
On a table.
That was nasty.
And he just Woods is on the ground, just like rolling back and forth, like yelling.
Mm-hmm.
McIntyre looking at him just like he looked like you little. Look at that.
You
Like he looks like a real heel.
You
Like I'm telling you right now,
Uh-huh.
if McIntyre were to go to WWE, if he was not here, you know where he'll be?
Where?
AEW. I'm serious. I think they would have had the guy over there. I'm so serious.
Okay.
He's a good McIntyre. Like I respect him a lot because this guy literally realized I was complacent when I was with the company.
Right.
I didn't take things serious like I should have. Got released.
Right.
Went out on his own. Made a name for himself, and then he cleaned up his diet.
Right.
Got in great shape. Now he's back. He looks like the chosen one. He looks the part now. Like he was talking about in an interview. I don't know if people saw it. He was driving to the gym. I forgot what day it was. But I asked him WrestleMania week, and he's saying how he sees a lot of talent in WWE now, just like how he looked like. He sees a lot of talent in WWE now, look just like him years ago.
Right.
How he was, and he was like, you got to change that. Like, I'm telling you, he needs to be champion by this year. He needs to be if it's WWE champion, Universal champion. He needs to be one of those. I think he's going to SmackDown.
Yeah.
So he probably WWE champion. So what a way to put some heat on him
If he beats Kofi.
at SummerSlam. And I think they might go that way.
Which they should.
Like, I mean, honestly, I love the fact Kofi's champion. I love the fact that the guy, I used to love me some SOS Kofi Kingston.
SOS!
That was my dude, son. I remember playing 2K, not 2K, WWE 2000.
Spider vs. Raw?
Spider vs. Raw, yeah, 2000. I don't even know which game it was on. I just know it was like a career mode thing where you could climb the ladder, challenge the belts, and I was using Kofi Kingston at Trouble in Paradise. I still love Kofi.
I love Kofi.
On New Day, I think Big E's my favorite. He used to say some funny stuff. God, that man is funny.
Yeah.
But let's continue. We're getting off topic here.
My man, I'm just saying, I love it. But let's get on to the matches. First off, Cruiserweight title match.
That was a good cruiserweight title. I'm so glad Tony Nese is champion. I believe he's face now.
Okay.
I mean, he deserves it. I just wish 205 Live just more people watch it because it's actual good wrestling down there. Because the problem is fans cannot connect with the wrestling because of characters.
Right.
I mean, and Vince have killed this division so many times. Cesaro wins the belt, only holds it for a week, only going in for like 6 days,
basically
losing to Neville. You don't integrate them with the main roster.
They've been trying, I guess. Mixed results.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Brian Kendrick. I mean, I like Brian Kendrick. He's a good wrestler,
right?
But he's he's basically he's like Cassius Ohno.
He's never gonna get that big moment.
He's like the gatekeeper now.
Right.
I mean, but what's next, Deontay?
Carmella won the Women's Battle Royale.
I have a complaint.
What?
Can we please just stop with the whole hiding underneath the ring or whatever, coming in and looking at the person winning the Rumble, whatever. Can we stop with that? It's getting very tiresome.
Wrestling trope number 5002. Hiding under the ring until like the last person.
I thought Sarah Logan should have won. I mean, give something to the Riot Squad. They probably been real funny with the whole Sarah Logan being the
Women's Battle
Royale winner. So I mean, it was a typical, over the top rope battle royale.
Mm-hmm. I thought Asuka was gonna win, but that's just Asuka's lot in life right now.
Yeah.
Because apparently she won't learn English or something.
Yeah, that's what they say. So.
But in New Japan they put subtitles on you if you don't know Japanese.
Well, we're not New Japan. I mean, it's not New Japan, so. Which I remember Russo was criticizing Meltzer because he said Naito was so he made Naito the most charismatic wrestler one time, and he was like, "Does he know English? No." And he's gonna bless your heart, Dave. He just laughing at him.
Bless your heart, Dave.
What's next, Deontay?
Kurt Hawk and Zack Ryder, your new Raw tag champ.
It was a good moment. I don't see them holding that belt long.
No.
But
the crowd popped.
Yeah. It was a good moment.
Mm-hmm.
They both deserve it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, and the revival is the revival.
See you May 25th.
Who, the revival?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see you at that live event.
Yeah. We'll see him in Fairfax. So.
Yeah. We're not gonna see you in Las Vegas.
Finally, Braun Strowman won the Andre the Giant.
Oh, he won something.
Yeah, I guess so. He won something. He won. He last eliminated Colin Jost.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever. What does that do for your career in any way? Let's be real here. I mean, it was whatever. It was a decent rumble. Over top rope battle royale. It was decent.
He'll carry the trophy for like a month and then it'll get broken by somebody.
Yeah. So whatever. What's next, Deontay?
The show starts proper with Hulk Hogan.
Oh, we're going there.
Hulk Hogan came out. Alexa Bliss snapped her fingers and brought out Hulk Hogan. And then Paul Heyman comes out and he is all like,
which apparently Hogan didn't know that was going to happen.
Hogan was just like, he's just like, whatever.
He did that?
You didn't see that?
I probably left the room for like a split second.
You did. He like Heyman came out, and then like Hogan was just like, you know that little thing you do, because you can't see me, folks. That thing you do where you're like, whatever. You throw your hands out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did. He's like, ugh, and walked to the back. They started the show first, Rollins and Brock. I was shocked. I mean, I guess because what were they saying? They didn't want it because it was like Brock was like, if I'm not going to be the main event, then I don't like being here all night or whatever it was.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get to that match.
But
very underwhelming. I can't even give it. I get that match honest like 1.7 stars.
What? Seth and Brock.
I mean, it was for all that hype.
Yeah.
You give me Brock, just those Rollins around outside the ring, all that stuff, and Rollins to come in there, low blow him, and curb stomp him. Honestly, why did they just say the low blow? You know, on Raw. Why didn't you say at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Like I said, it was very underwhelming for all that hype. I mean, glad Seth got the belt. That's the only bright spot. There you go.
I forgot. I think Meltzer gave it like a 3 stars.
It was not deserving 3 stars. It was kind of like, are you serious? This is really what you guys hyped up for all this time?
I mean, good moment once again.
Yeah, that's basically what it was, a good moment. That's it. So, and I like Seth Rollins.
Right. I'm just glad Brock doesn't have the belt no more. I think that's all. He don't got the belt no more. It's all good.
Oh yeah. Until next year he comes strolling back in. He gets that belt.
Going to kill me. You were going to have to kill me.
Can you imagine him holding an Intercontinental title?
What is this? Is this a dinner plate?
Yeah.
What are you giving me here?
I was waiting for that day. Vince like, you know what? I don't care anymore. 205 Live comes on. Brock comes out. Just starts suplexing every single 205 Live cruiserweight. Yeah, he's the champion. He's a new cruiserweight champion. Oh my! He ain't never losing that belt. They're gonna have to gang up on him with chairs. Low blow him.
Like the second Brock comes in, the second Vince brings Brock to 205 Live and kills them all. That's the day that Vince gets killed at 205 Live and said, we're canceling the show.
Yeah.
Show is canceled.
All right, what's next, Johnson?
AJ versus Randy, a.k.a. We Can't See.
I mean, it was a good match. We had to go see the match. It was darn good.
Kids crying because they can't see the match.
Oh.
The light's too bright.
AJ got hurt. It's minor, apparently, but it's minor.
I mean, people are just getting hurt left and right.
Just needs time. Oh, yeah. Nia Jax, AJ, Daniel Bryan,
Big E.
That's 4.
That's just like 4. That's 4 big people.
Yeah, so it's crazy. It was a good match. That Randy's power slam is still very crisp and clean.
What's better, his power slam or his drop kick?
I like his power slam.
I don't know. His drop kick is beautiful.
No, it's awesome.
That drop kick, though.
It's real good.
He is one of the best ones in the game.
Yeah.
Next up, Usos defeated Black and Ricochet, Rusev and Shinsuke in the bar. You know, I was shocked it was a 1.
Insane. I was like, oh, they actually retained the belt to WrestleMania?
Which I wasn't mad about. I was like, hey.
Okay.
They helped him on SmackDown, though.
Yeah. Lockdown. And lost it against the Hardys, which was like...
And then the Hardys get beat up by Lars Sullivan.
I think that's going to be the thing in the next couple weeks.
Well, Lars Sullivan's beating up people.
Like, the old guys.
Mm.
So who else on that roster that's like old that... well, wrestling years. Did he beat up R-Truth? Well, actually, the Brand split is next week, so...
He beat up R-Truth?
The shakeup is next week.
No, he didn't beat up R-Truth. Yeah, he could beat up R-Truth.
The shakeup is next week, so we'll see where he goes.
Yeah. We're going to see where a lot of these free agents vote, though.
Yeah, so... what's next, Johnson?
Shane versus The Miz.
For a Falls Count Anywhere match, it was really good.
Meltzer get that at 1.5.
Mel said it's not like getting matches. I'm surprised that Miz lost.
But you know what? I'm cool with the way he lost.
Yeah. Miz's face is actually really good.
When his dad came in that ring.
That was funny.
And he put up his dukes like this. And Shane went over and adjusted his hands for him. I was like, this dude is a douchebag.
Miz's dad just looks, he's funny. He just looks funny.
Potato face.
I'll never read that story that Miz was talking about. He was a kid, his dad used to bring back all these, like, signed, like, merchandise from wrestlers and all that stuff. Then Miz found out later on that his dad was, like, forging. His dad was just signing on his own.
Aww.
That was very sad. I thought you said Andre the Giant signed this. Oh.
No, you see, my friend Andre, who works at Giant, signed
Oh, man. What's next?
The Iconics won the women's tag titles from Boston Hug, Nia and Tamina, and Beth Phoenix and Natalya.
Hey, it was a good moment.
You know what? Good moment. I like Iconics.
I'm happy that you gotta build these heels up.
Yeah.
You gotta build the heels up. That some people, the babyfaces can fight. That's just plain and simple. I'm glad Iconics won it. Sasha Bailey, you'll probably get it back in a couple months.
You're gonna get it back later.
You were the first women tag team champion.
You made history.
No one can ever take that away from you.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. Let's keep going.
I just
Sasha, come back.
I just feel like
you can blame it on Vince.
Yeah. It just, I don't think it's fair because it's like the Iconics definitely deserve these belts. I think they're entertaining.
Yeah, they are.
And you
see how they put the Iconic in the entrance music?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Next up, man, the match that I honestly think is the match of the weekend: Kofi versus Daniel Bryan.
It was a good match. I thought Kofi was not going to win for a second.
That when he hit that running knee, that last running knee, I said they don't do it.
But see, that's what makes it good. If you can tell the story that you think the babyface is not going to win, that's what makes this a good match. I think it makes it a 5-star match because it had everybody in that back room sitting there saying, "Oh my God, is Kofi not going to win?"
When you saw the look on my face, I was screaming that match. I said, "Don't do this, WWE."
If you can get a whole room of people invested in it, it's a good match.
A whole room of like adult men invested in a dumb match about with like just. This man spent 11 years chasing the top.
Should have been had the belt.
But it made this moment even sweeter.
Yep.
That was a great match. That was a great match, man. That's probably being like WWE's top 5 this year.
Yeah, it has to be.
Has to.
Probably be number 1.
It would. I don't. You know what? It would have almost. I feel like Unless they don't do something even crazier this year, then yeah.
Yeah. Should have been a 5-star match. I don't know what Dave was thinking.
I don't know what he was saying with that one. That was baffling me the most.
That's the match of the weekend.
Like it had enough finishers done in it to where it wasn't just finisher spam.
Then seeing Xavier cry, was like, "Come on, Dave, come on."
Xavier was crying.
The emotion.
That was a good match. Joe squashed Mysterio in a minute.
Mysterio's hurt.
Yeah.
So what else did you expect? You know.
It does a lot for Joe.
Yeah.
And then Braun comes out of nowhere on SmackDown.
Yeah, I saw that.
And like massive, and like him and it was weird was when they had the whole thing where it was like, why did they do that little angle where like Braun had a trouble picking up Joe? That was weird.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Like he's tipped over ambulances.
Yeah. Tipped over an ambulance, destroyed a car.
Yeah. He can't pick up Joe.
Come on now.
He picked up Joe before when he feuded with him, and it was him, Brock, and Roman.
Yeah, was that fatal 4-way, 5-way?
4-way at SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam. Yeah.
What else we got? Roman Reigns defeated Drew McIntyre, 10-minute match.
I mean, I thought it was a good, solid match for those two.
Very solid.
Like I said, I mean, I think honestly we could be looking at the main event of next year's WrestleMania.
Really?
I think it's possible. Because I think honestly, my philosophy is this.
Uh-huh.
I think Roman's going to SmackDown.
Really?
Yes, I think Roman's going to SmackDown. I think Rollins is going to stay on Raw.
Okay.
I think AJ goes to Raw. I think Strowman goes to SmackDown. McIntyre goes to SmackDown. I gotta think some more about who's going where, but I think we're definitely gonna look at the main event next year, WrestleMania, them two. I don't think the women will main event again.
Not anytime. I don't think they're gonna main event.
Because I'll get to that match later.
My thing is, I hope they keep AJ on SmackDown because that's his show.
Vince been trying to get him on Raw for a while, since they put him on SmackDown. So it wouldn't surprise me if they put him.
Like that's his show though. Like
they probably do a club reunion.
I hope they keep him on SmackDown. I think he fits there. Longest match of the night, which shocked me, but Triple H beat Batista.
I mean, for a Triple H match, it was a pretty good Triple H match.
For a Triple H match in the 2010s.
Yeah.
Like in this current Triple H mode, where he's like getting older and can't work as well as he used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, I was a fan.
When he pulled that nose ring out.
That first 5 minutes of that match was so brutal.
It was.
From the chain whip.
Hey, it's no holds barred.
Yeah, they went hard with that.
Yep.
Oh, Triple H pulling out this man's nose ring.
Kudos to Batista going to retire on Twitter the next day. Don't go take away from Kurt Angle's moment and any other moment on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That guy's a true professional.
Man was like, I'm just going to retire a little bit quietly. Kurt Angle deserves the moment.
But we all know, when he goes to the Hall of Fame one year, we know he's going to have one more match.
Really?
I think so.
With who? Who would he face?
Vince will take us something. I'm serious, though. Watch, Vince will take us something.
Him versus Roman?
Wouldn't surprise me. What's next, Deontay?
A 6 minute, 5 second match. Kurt's farewell match. Baron Corbin won. I was shocked.
They go out on their back.
Yeah.
It's just they really dropped the ball on Baron Corbin, because if they did drop the ball on him, it could have been more well accepted.
Because Baron Corbin was Concert Corbin, people did not like him, and he got some heat.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. Next up, Demon Balor defeats Bobby Lashley.
It made Demon look human. Like Lashley got in some offense at least.
He did.
He didn't get squashed like Corbin did.
No, see, I would rank Corbin a little bit under Lashley. So Lashley can get some offense in, but then Finn, what's wild?
What the heck are you with them cat eyes, man? That was so weird. Who told us, man? Yeah. Let's do the cat eyes thing. Let's do that tonight.
That needs explanation.
Yeah.
Want to know what was really shocking though? The Demon did actually different moves from regular Finn.
Oh yeah.
He hit a scissors kick.
Yep.
He hit a power bomb.
Yep.
I mean, different person.
Yeah.
It's almost like I can differentiate them now. Final match though. Main event.
The meat and potatoes.
Becky beat Ronda and Charlotte.
Okay, it's time to get serious and honest. All right. It was a pretty good match. It had some botches.
Right.
It didn't blow me away like everyone was hoping it would. That's why I was saying, do I think they get the main event next year? No, I don't think so. But then they can get in the future again? Yes. That botched the end because like I said, it sounded like it's a botch. You know, that really messed things up. Is where I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, I can't see Vince saying next year, you guys are definitely main event again.
Apparently, it was a referee botch.
But still, I mean, well, yeah, okay, yeah, a referee botch. Just how Vince is. I can still be like, you know,
I don't want this again.
Yeah. Like I said, there was some moves botched in that match.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So it didn't blow my socks off.
No.
Not that guy's gonna be like, you know, gonna be like, it was terrible. It shouldn't have been on. No. It was still a pretty good match, but for all the hype it got, I feel like it could have been delivered better. That's just my thing.
It was a pretty good match, I felt. I was honestly kind of into it in the beginning, and then I kind of the biggest issue with the match was just the fact the show ran so long.
People were ready to go home.
Like I was at a point where I was just like, okay, I'm kind of done now. I'm gonna go home now. Because that show was just, I think by Finn versus Lashley, I just couldn't. What's up?
Sasha Banks unfollows WWE and Vince McMahon, now following AEW in related accounts.
No. For real?
Yeah.
Is she really doing this right now?
They're not gonna let her out of a contract.
They're not. She's really doing this right now.